This video was not intended for children.
Hello everyone, this is Isaac.
This is Taryn.
And we are True Masters and Morons. Playing Vampyr.
Vampyr, part 40.
Part 40.
So, we're gonna find... what's her name's kid's friend, because suddenly all the names disappeared from my brain.
All the names are gone.
Hello? Is anyone there?
Jonathan.
Yes, you looking at me.
I did not know you were back in London.
Who the crap are you?
Apparently she is Venus.
I'm so sorry for your loss. Mary was such a sweetheart.
Thank you.
You know us, but don't know I've been dead. Good, good.
Mesmerize level 4 required. Oh, okay.
Forgive me. With the epidemic, I tend to forget people are supposed to sleep at night.
I'll tell you what. Tomorrow for tea. I'll be glad to see you then.
We just missed something if you sleep.
Yeah.
What is your mesmerize level? Is it your mesmerize level? Wait,
3.
isn't mesmerize based on story? Didn't we determine that?
Yeah, Mesmerize is based off story, and I'm pretty sure mine is level 3.
Which means we... yeah, there it is. It's 3. Which means we can't get it tonight.
Well, to be fair, I think she did say tomorrow, so I feel like she meant during the day, and it's not going to happen, and we're going to have to mesmerize anyway. I could be wrong, but who knows? Anyway, we're going to keep going this way and hope that we didn't actually need to go into that one, which it's definitely looking like we didn't.
Oh, good, good, good.
Okay, I need to do some vumping.
Some vumping, you say?
Some vumping.
Oh, gotta get up there. I see.
Yeah, because there's like a nice open space for me to run into. At least I would assume. Hang on, let's see. Yeah, she's like right. So like her, I think this is her building. Maybe through that gate. Maybe through this gate.
This door has been unlocked.
Oh, I remember that. Yeah.
That seems like something you should be able to boom over.
Right.
Hold up. Okay, I was like, is this just a dead end?
No,
Did that door just take you to a dead end?
No, this is the North Docks. We've been here.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, what up?
Who?
Oh, man.
Big.
Oh, yeah. Almost. Oh. He just teleported behind me and killed himself on my sword. My real sword, because it is a sword.
I love that you love it just for being a sword, which I get.
It's a sword.
Pleasing.
Like, you get to this point in time in most video games, and you don't get swords. They're like weird other things, like the hacksaw, which admittedly the hacksaw is pretty cool. I do like the hacksaw. Don't get me wrong. But like, you also get other weird things like a giant quote-unquote scythe,
which we all know is just someone's ghetto axe.
Right? It's just a ghetto axe. You get a hand axe, you get just big clubs with metal on it. You know, you don't usually get swords out of more modern games. So it's like, yeah, I'm running around with a really... It's a freaking sword, man!
You know, I haven't actually noticed that. I've noticed in games where, like, firearms are the standard/preferred methodology of weaponry. Melee weapons are cool. I feel like melee weapons are cool. And the same is true in reverse. If you're in like a fantasy game or whatever, where most people have swords and bows and maybe crossbows, if you have like a gun, it's like the coolest thing in the world. Yeah. So it's like, whatever's not common, that's the cool thing. I just want to be the unique cool guy. I want to be my pretty little snowflake.
Well, and I mean, it's I think there's one
game... I say that mockingly, but like that's how I am.
Yeah, no, for sure. I don't think we can do it without entering that house. So
the house that we need to mesmerize to get into?
Yeah. Because like I think what I need to do is go into her house, unless her house and this house are two different houses.
Well, it says Emily's missing. Locate Emily's house. So
yeah, but like
you walk through the door, therefore it should not be.
Wait. That's
Emily's
a door.
House.
Oh, but I can't go in that door. Okay. But like I think I need to go into that house, go up there, which will then let me voomf up there.
Like they're all apartments or something.
Yeah. Because
we're just gonna take a quick look around the block real quick, and we'll be back.
Yeah.
Oh, I was right. I totally looked at this woman. I looked at this woman, and I looked at her hair, and I was, oh, that's the wrong button. In this image, I looked at her hair and her face, and I'm like, she a vampire.
And what makes you say you're right?
Because she came over here and she talked about this disgusting smell. I don't know if I can continue living like this. I'm saying that's her smelling blood. I'm obviously completely wrong, but it's a funny idea, and I'm going to stick with it until proving otherwise.
I said not necessarily, but all right. Not necessarily wrong, I mean.
The reason I say I'm definitely wrong is because she has a mesmerize level of 2.
Hey, she could be a crappy vampire.
A crap-hire.
A crap-hire. A weakon.
That's awesome.
All right, everyone. We determined we really can't find the place we're looking for, but we do have this lady who may or may not be a vampire.
Good evening, miss. Can I help you? I'm a doctor. Dr. Johnson.
Is her right eye, like, really red? Or is it just
It
the
might
lighting?
be, or it could just be. Nope, it's really
Nope,
red.
it's really red.
I don't need any doctor, she says, with that eye.
You don't seem well at all. Are you afraid of rats? Has one bitten you?
No, it's me who bites them.
Yep. Yep.
Tasty,
Tasty, juicy, disgusting rats.
disgusting rats. I can't stop eating them. Help me, please. Help me to disobey the voice.
Which voice would that be?
Blood Daddy's voice, of course.
Happened to you?
Nah.
No, I don't think I don't think he turned more than me.
Crunchy bones. They're juicy.
Even if he did, it would be someone useful.
Miss Billow.
If he turned her and she was still just like this, he'd be like, all right, I don't have time for you. I've got things to fix.
So much.
The voice in my head. He forces me to do so. Drink their blood, he said. Eat their flesh.
Eat
Oh,
their
she might not
flesh
be-
is
That's
more
a
skull.
skull, yeah.
Do you feel compelled to obey that voice?
So she could be working working under a vampire.
Yeah. Probably from the Escalon Club, if I had to guess.
Based on proximity, yeah.
Yeah.
Tell me about the voice in your head. Who is it? Can you describe it? Is it someone you know? Someone you met?
Keep your mouth shut, he said. Don't ever speak about me, or I'll abandon you. Help me, please, Doctor.
Dun, dun, dun.
I need you to. I know he told you not to, but I need you to tell me.
What do you do for a living?
What do you do for a living besides eat rats?
Need to eat? Have you got something?
No, I do not. Keep your teeth to yourself.
Can you give me blood, Dr. Reed?
Don't you remember who you are, miss?
Oh, yeah, I'm gonna have to feed this chick.
Strong. Proud. I campaigned for good causes. But that was before. Before. It does not matter anymore. I'm so
She's
hungry.
degenerating.
Tell me about the neighborhood. I'm going to ignore your problems and get the information I want.
I love that you could ask all the really standard basic questions. And she's just, but even though she's just being here like, "Ah!" and giving you answers like that.
Okay.
What happened to you?
The rat.
Miss Billow.
Well, thanks for telling me all that stuff. Later, crazy lady. Not
Yeah, I
crazy,
guess I
but
can't help
unfortunate
you.
Person.
Goodbye, Miss.
I must go now. Goodbye, Miss Willow.
I mean, I feel bad because I want to help, but apparently I'm not allowed to.
You got nothing. You got nothing to work with. Besides a locked door. Oh,
Well,
wait,
let's see.
that door's open.
What door's open? That's a
door's
door? Oh. All right.
Oh,
Apparently
where'd we
we're
go?
going underground. All right, so we're apparently in a sewer. Don't know why
Do
we're
you
in a
have
sewer.
a map?
Not of the
Did the map
sewer.
supply to the sewers? No.
No.
We're off the map. We are off the map.
We're officially off the grid, people.
Well,
Beware. I love how we're
chalk.
going here. We have no reason to be here. We will get a quest that'll take us down here. I should
Oh, you
probably
think
just
so?
turn
I
around.
figured being down
Oh.
here would give you a quest. The myth of the horned vampire.
The myth of the horned vampire. What is a tale but forgotten or mythicized history? By essence, vampires are related to the concept of immortality, and they can be perceived as entities that live through centuries, thus becoming mythical figures themselves. But what about the concept of a tale so old, it could become a myth among the vampires? I know it may seem what? The fuck? I know it may We're gonna have to put up the definition. Cool. I know it may sound vertiginous. But we know as scholars that the impossible is just an unexplained or undocumented event. For a few years now, I've tried to find traces of a figure rarely seen among the English immortals. The Horned Vampire. Blood Daddy!
Oh! Yes.
Through the... Yeah, no, it was not until I read that part that I'm like, oh! Through the centuries, less than 10 occurrences of this figure can be found in the various documents gathered by our order. The figure of a man-shaped silhouette, sometimes made of blood.
Blood Daddy!
Sometimes made of mist or rain, that appears from Wales to Scotland only to immortals who have no idea what this thing could be. What is this creature with the large deer antlers? Is it related in any way to the figure of Cernunnos?
It'd be Cernunnos or Cernunnos, whichever you want to say.
Cool, that. The ancestral horned god of the Celts? We don't know at all, but we now think about this. You heard me. Oh, but now think about this. Vampires themselves have no idea what this creature could be. Now that's a frightening idea. We may be in presence of something so old that only small hints of its existence can be found through eons. If this is true, we, as Brothers of St. Paul, need to investigate this entity, for it could help us understand the forgotten origin of vampires. As a reminder, I add to this letter a transcription of the only written evidence we possess concerning the Horned Vampire, the odd poem entitled The Dreams of the Red Queen, supposedly composed by this entity. According to some vampire testimonies, this creature has sometimes been heard singing it while briefly appearing somewhere in Great Britain. I invite all of our brothers to study this text and consider it a testament of forgotten history. 12 dreams for the Red Queen under crown of stone, that she may linger long with eyes kept closed. 11 thorns blooming from her troubled brow, awaiting the next harvest to be gleaned at brisk springs. 10 copper veins ripped from the belly of the earth, melted into tears flowing towards banished brothers. 9 glorious pyres on the scorched plain, to punish those whose hands were slow to obey. 8 voracious beasts born from 8 restless nights, their backs hardened by their race with the sun. 7 notes of warning in the summer sky, compelling child to shielded sheets of sleep. 6 watchers bent on the hunting trail, shadows of their spears trace the tired furrows. 5 houses to fall before song's end, then 5 more reborn from their blackened ashes. 4 nails piercing the flesh of the sinner, restlessly hung to the dark wood of his crimes. 3 books scribbled by pen of the dancer, who refuses to answer the call of the abyss. 2 giant rival snakes slither in ageless forest, coiled to the bones of mortals destined for the grave. 1 prayer for the summoned called by this song, child born from darkness whose path he must find. From Drinking at the Fountain of Knowledge by Usher Talltree, Primate of St. Paul. Okay,
wasn't there some unintelligible monologue right at the beginning when we were coming back from the dead?
Maybe. I
feel like this might have been a thing. Go on.
I think the one prayer for the summoned called by this song, child born from darkness whose path he must find, I think that's us.
It's certainly...
I think that's us.
It's certainly... Yeah, it seems
I have no idea what the giant snakes are. obviously I have no idea what the books are. The nails, the four nails is what's throwing me off, because 3 would be a crucifixion.
I mean,
But 4 is not what a crucifixion would be. 5 houses, 6 watchers. I mean, there are probably more than 8 of those beasts. 7 notes.
all I
know.
can tell you with certainty is that based upon a Google search while you're looking at that, it's Kernunos.
Kernunos. Okay.
Kernunos.
So that was some interesting information we just gleaned about
Stumbled
Blood Daddy
upon by
there.
complete accident.
Oh man,
Based
that's
upon that and the Bewares, I want to just find him down here. Yo.
right. I want to come up at him, like not have him appear, but come up on him and have him be singing that.
Yeah. And just finally be like, yo, you want to ask me those questions you keep telling yourself you want to ask? Also
Right.
blood.
I
Is there
noticed.
more blood?
That's the wrong button.
Blood vision.
It's not visible to my blood vision, so it's not important yet.
Interesting. Aluminum powder, shillings.
It's locked, all right.
That's
From
a lot.
the side. Okay, so you're going to come out from that.
Yeah, that's usually how that goes.
Oh,
only
sorry, I
one
guess you
time
don't
it
get very
hasn't
many
happened.
I guess you don't actually get very many keys in this game, do you?
You get no keys in this game so far. I don't.
Was there a Wumpf point? Oh.
No, because there's nothing actually to do over there.
Oh, but that way.
What, this way?
That way.
Oh, no. Way too far.
No Wumpf point.
We just keep going deeper and deeper. Oh.
I know.
Oh.
Is this?
Yeah.
Hey!
Oh, all right. All right.
So we're a murdered
So that-
sewer dog? Is that
okay.
his name?
Yeah, yeah.
Murder, but, you know,
And then right here, we're going to unlock this one too. There we go. And then that just
Hey.
connects to old sewers. So we actually
Nice.
that's everything new here as far as I can tell
Yeah, for the time being.
for the time being.
Until we come out of that door.
Right. I mean,
right.
that just tells me, you know, all sewers are connected. This is really how vampires, you know, should be traveling. No offense, but like, you know, there's
Except
daytime.
You know it stinks.
Yeah, I know it
All right.
stinks, but daytime's a thing. All right, we'll be back, everyone. We're gonna go somewhere. All right. So, I guess we head on to the Ascalon Club.
Is it through that gate, maybe? I mean, that gate goes straight up to somewhere.
No, well, I mean that is in it, but like I feel like we need to go, you know, over there. So it's
Can
either
you just
that or
try
we
the
go
gate for
to.
me?
Yeah, we can.
Custom
or
player markers.
yeah.
Oh,
or we go
oh.
there for the dad's
The
walkthrough.
dad note. Do you have that note? We should totally track down that note. I am way more interested in what the crap is going on with him than I am with the Ascalon Club.
So am I going through here then? Yes.
Yeah,
no?
see if you can.
Oh no, I can. It's white.
Just gonna creep up on the back door of a club full of elite vampires.
That's locked though.
Okay.
Okay, let's go do the dad thing then. Yeah.
Because yeah, so what was the note? There was something
So-
about a tree by grass or whatever.
Yeah, in Sunday walks. So let's just go there and see what we can find.
If we don't see anything immediately, should I Google it or should we? Do you want to be more organic about it?
If we don't find anything immediately, I'll look at the note. If we don't find anything with the help of the note, then we can Google it.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
I've just been wondering if this is where we saw the other giant black vampire monster man.
It's not. It's actually on the opposite side of town, but that is
so
a
there's
werewolf.
That's a werewolf.
Yeah.
It's not a werewolf, but is a werewolf. It's not, but it is, but it's not.
Oh, I
What's
can't
it
walk up
stalking?
those.
Is there more to stalk? Can you blood vision
Oh.
other people? Oh. 29.
Yeah, we're starting to get into some beefy. It's
Oh.
one of those things.
That's right. Block with your stank, you turd.
I block you
like
with
your
my stank.
My stank is mighty to defend. That's
My
right.
stank is better than bacon.
That is my favorite part of that stinking song.
I know. I showed
The rest
that.
of it's
So,
okay, but he
so
exploded. I forgot to
we
explode.
we talked about that song in I think an episode of Pokemon or something, because Sarah was
Stick is better than
ow, ow,
bacon.
ow, ow, ow,
What
ow.
just murdered you? Why? Why are you being murdered? Heal.
It's the poison, and I couldn't remember what my heal button was.
Wow, that was so much so fast, all at once, also delayed. Like, it just sat there on you for a bit before your life started dropping.
That was insane. But so we
Sweet
talked
Moses.
about the My Stick song, and Sarah looked at me after she edited it or I edited it, and I was laughing about it. And she's like, "I've not heard this song," and I'm like, "Well, I'm gonna show you this song then." As one does.
Vision.
Okay, it's for sure that werewolf, right? Yeah, it's the large beast.
Large beast. Shotgun.
All right, out of shotgun shells. That was half of my life.
At some point, you switched to the. You don't have your sword any longer.
Yes, you are correct.
There you go.
I need to do what is the button? That button, and then this button.
Oh right, the murder ball, the murder spear stab. Oh yes, look at that.
Yeah, I'm not biting you.
Don't be resisting that crap.
Right?
Watery, sturdy blood sample. Why is blood sturdy?
Because it comes
It's watery,
from that
but
thing.
also solid.
No, it's just sturdy. It's like it's watery, but it's like really packed with cells.
Sure.
I don't know,
You realize
man.
the more densely the cell structure is packed together, the more it becomes a solid, right?
Yeah, I know. I meant like actual blood cells.
I know you did. I just had to make the comment. Oh, sorry. You were sorry. There's
Actually-
people all over this garden, man.
Yeah, I know. It's insane. But what was I saying? The
You were
bacon.
Gonna show her the song.
Yeah. So I showed her the song, and she's and she obviously
Just
found
for
it
clarity,
amusing.
we're talking about the "My Stick is Better Than Bacon."
It's
bad lip reading song.
the bad lip reading song that is. I think it's just called My Stick, and I died.
Wow, that left one hit really. You had like almost half your life left.
Yeah, but I'm level 19 and they're level 29. All right, everyone, we're gonna spend the last bit of this talking and fighting things because I keep dying. So we're just gonna finish off our stories, and next time we'll go ahead and just start with the Ascalon Club.
Since apparently this place is. Jonathan is not ready.
This place is better than me. That's all there is to it.
No, you're just no longer used to dealing with stuff stronger than you. You got so used to being the alpha dog.
The alpha dog.
Yeah, I was gonna say alpha vampire, but like then that serves that everything else is vampires. Which I mean, in here so far it has been, but there was that one guy on the other side. Anyway, your stories. So, show her the song. You're like, I gotta show you the song.
Dang it! I did it again. I keep letting her blow up on me.
Is that her?
Huh?
Was that a her?
I don't know. The last one was, so I just kind of assume. No.
Get thee wrecked. You know you can hit it while it's doing that, right?
You can't actually. It's immune to damage while it's in the bubble.
Oh, I thought that was the other one.
Nope. Ow.
Did that drain your stamina, or were you just out when he wrecked you?
I was just out. Oh, he double attacked me. Okay, whatever. I'm gonna keep talking during this loading screen so we can finish this. Okay. So I showed her the video. She thought it was amusing. Did not. Very much it is a you and I funny thing, because like we find it hilarious. The my stick is better than bacon.
With his lips and I love it.
It's hilarious. But she's like, yeah, it's funny. You know, it was one of those kind of things. That being said, I think over the last week I have not gone like a day without my stick is better than bacon reference somewhere in my day.
Really?
Like since showing it to her, it's just like I've done something and I'm like, my stick is better than bacon to myself. So that's funny. But earlier we were talking about how like swords are really cool in games where like your main weapon is guns and vice versa. I think, in my opinion, the game that like most I want to say best did or most well did anyway, that did the best at having a pretty equal combination of guns are really cool and swords are really cool, and they're both equally cool basically the whole game, was Star Ocean Till the End of Time.
Okay,
Just,
okay.
you know, each character was technically locked into their weapon, so like if you wanted to use a gun, you had to use this other character. If you wanted to use a sword, it was every other one.
And there was a fairly decent mix of both ranged and melee in that.
Yeah. And because the story takes you, you know, between the worlds of where guns are everywhere and then takes you into worlds where swords are the only thing, it does a very good job of like never really making me feel like one outshines the other in the game.
Yeah, it was more just levels, because there'd be melee units at low levels that, you know, wrecked you, and ranged units at low levels that wrecked you, but then you have the same higher stuff. So it's like the planets would be different. Like, oh, this planet is clearly more dangerous than this one, but nothing inherently about guns versus swords versus whatever.
Yeah. So I think that did. Oh, the cloud. The cloud itself is what brings on the dot.
Ah, okay.
But yeah, so I wanted to mention that. Just a good game. Like, it's not often that I mention it up with my like top 10, top 5 games of all time kind of thing, which is sad because it deserves to be there. I forget it more than I should for as good as it was, you know?
Okay.
Like, I loved that game. It was really good, and I still remember. I do think we've talked about this before.
Loot the corpse.
Oh, right. I think we talked about this before, but when I got to the end boss of that game, Dad happened to come in as I was watching the credits roll. And he, as a joke, turned off the TV, but acted like he turned off the PlayStation.
I know you've told me that story. You never mentioned what game it was.
Oh yeah, no, it was that game.
Oh my gosh, that final fight takes forever.
That's just it.
That would have been a nightmare.
It's like 120 hours just to get to the end fight, and then the end fight is like an hour. I was up. It was like, I do think part of the reason he made the joke was because it was like a school night, and I was up late. It was probably like 1 or 2, 3 a.m. kind of thing. But it had to be.
Has a stake.
What? I know he has a stake. I know.
Okay,
But I'm targeting this guy, and I want him dead. Okay,
that's fine. You should stake that guy.
Nope. But so like I sat there. I'm sitting there after probably, no joke, in that fight for an hour and a half or longer. And then Dad comes in and jokingly turns off the TV and pretends he just turned off the game. I literally started bawling like a little baby. Because I'm like, you just turned off the game! Ow.
Yeah, that's probably accurate.
Yeah.
For context, you were how old?
Like 12, embarrassing
maybe.
old. Enough that I shouldn't have cried over it. I was old enough. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, okay. Okay.
I was like, well, this may be the perfect spot to end it if we gotta get you out of there.
Oh no. No, I think I was probably like 16 is the thing.
Oh wow.
Like I was anywhere from 14 to 16. I was in that age range. So
but you know, you were also up late but anyway.
But yeah, it was older than I should have than I feel like I should have been to cry over a video game, but at the same time, seriously, I hadn't been able to save since before fighting the final boss. The final boss took at least 2 hours now that I'm thinking about it, because I forgot about all his form changes.
He is not a forgiving boss, no.
Yeah, and so, I just started bawling and got really sad and mad at him, and he was like, look, relax, I just turned off the TV, and I just got so mad that I screamed him out of the room. I'm like, how dare you, kind of thing.
How dare you.
I can
that
almost...
was a waste.
I didn't mean to, I meant to hit the other one. I can almost guarantee you that I like gave Dad an issue with ever having an idea of like turning off a game on me after that moment because of how much I was just like, no,
No.
what have you done? You've ruined my whole life.
Why would you do this to me? All right. Well,
Yeah.
everyone, that's all the time we have for this episode. Oh gosh.
All right, yes.
That's all the time we have for this episode.
Thank you all so much for joining us today. If you want to see more of this or any other Let's Play lore, etc., let us know what it is you want to see in the comments down below. Obviously, if you want to see more of this, come back every Thursday. That's what today is. And there'll be another one for you. In the meantime, this has been True Masters and Morons, signing off.
So apparently we just had to get you telling a story to let you be able to murder these people.
Apparently, like, since I did so well, we might actually look around a little bit.
Just start from here next time?
Yeah.
Thanks for watching this video. If you'd like to see more like it, hit that subscribe orb.
To see our last Let's Play, click or tap the link on the right.
For our last lore video, click the link on the left.
Thank you to all of our patrons for making these videos possible.
Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.